I'm Nick Saraceni, a Public Service Officer with the City of Frisco Police Department and a member of the SPI team. Frisco, Texas is a rapidly growing community of approximately 123,000 people in North Texas. The City of Frisco's most serious crime problems are domestic violence, property crimes, especially true in the city's apartment communities. For most of 2009, two of our Frisco police officers conducted an experimental place-based policing program in a major apartment complex, resulting in a 22% reduction in crime. However, due to budget constraints, the program was cut, and since then there have been significant increases in violence, thefts, and drug-related crimes. Because of its successes, we applied for and received funding for 2 years from the Bureau of Justice Assistance Smart Policing Program. Our SPI proposal is to replicate an evidence-based practice from a widely read study done by the Police Foundation called Reducing Fear of Crime in Houston and Newark. Our proposal follows the Houston model, in which officers were placed in a confined neighborhood in an attempt to gain the confidence of the public and reduce fear of crime. Our proposal assigns one highly motivated officer to a large apartment complex in our city. The complex is made up of primarily low-income housing, some Section 8 housing, mostly Spanish-speaking residents, and is considered a high crime area involving assault, drug dealing, theft, and high incidence of family violence. In our research for the grant, we discovered offender-based and place-based hotspots which correlated with 3 major apartment complexes in the oldest part of town. Looking further at the data, we noticed calls for service and crime seemed to move periodically from one apartment complex to the other. Believing the incidents were interrelated, this became our target area, and a special patrol district was created to encompass the region of town. To foster this relationship, we've partnered with the Frisco Independent School District, who educate the children from the complex and hold remedial classes on site for residents. Frisco Family Services, a nonprofit social services agency which provide services for low-income families in the City of Frisco, as well as the City of Frisco's HUD housing coordinator. By being visible and participating in community meetings and events, it gives our officer another way to positively interact with the residents and gives residents a safe venue to speak to the officer about things going on in the neighborhood. Our research partner is Dr. John Worrell, Program Head and Professor of Criminology at the University of Texas at Dallas. Dr. Worrell has developed surveys and questionnaires to test viability and hopefully the success of our efforts over the next 2 years to reduce crime, the fear of crime, and increase the public's perception and level of confidence in the police department.